Happy Friday! Woo! I'm back with another weekend vlog. I have some exciting things happening this weekend, so I thought I would take you guys along with me. But first things first, on a Friday afternoon when you've been working from home, let's shut that work laptop. Peace out, work, for the remainder of the weekend. No work for me. Thank God. And I actually have Monday morning off as well because I'm doing something really exciting Sunday night. So I was like, I can't jump straight into work Monday morning. So yeah, I'll be taking you along with that as well. But first things first is I'm waiting for a text from Mark. It won't be this one unless he's leaving early. He is leaving early. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but he says just leaving now. Says it'll be 45 minutes, which means I need to go put our dinner in the oven because we have a tight deadline to meet. Because if you couldn't guess by my hoodie, we're seeing a new Black Panther movie tonight. I'm so excited. So I'm going to take you guys along with me on that. Me and Mark are very, very excited. I always wear my Marvel hoodie to every single Marvel film I go and see. So this had to be put on. I'm very excited. But yeah, let's go put dinner in the oven for me and Mark so we can eat and then leave again. What we have for dinner is a very easy meal. I'm not making it from scratch. I could lie and say I'm making it from scratch, but I'm not. I absolutely love pucker pies. This is steak and ale for 2, so it's bigger than normal. It needs to go in the oven for 35 minutes to 40 minutes. Mark is 45 minutes away, so hopefully it'll be perfect timing. And I'm just gonna make some veg on the side. I'm so excited for Black Panther 2. I've heard incredible things about it. I love the first film. It's one of my favourite Marvel Phase 3 films. I want to say Phase 3. The phase before this new phase started, basically. It was one of my favourites. And I'm just really, really intrigued to see how they kind of celebrate Chadwick Boseman in this film and how like the new Black Panther kind of comes into play. I'm very excited. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes, I think, is what Mark told me the other day, and I don't do well with really long films. I get quite fidgety. However, we are going to an Odeon Luxe, which is the recliners, so we should be nice and comfy. Right, what temperature does this need to go on? 180. 180. My favourite Christmas song right now, because yes, it is November 11th and I'm listening to Christmas music, don't come at me, is a new Dan and Shay one. If you don't know, Dan and Shay are a country duo that I absolutely love, and last year they released it as an Amazon original and exclusive, and I couldn't listen to it unless I listened to it on YouTube, which I don't like listening to music on YouTube, and this year they've released it on all other platforms, and it's Pick Out a Christmas Tree, and it's a pop. Oh, it's so good. I like the alternative Christmas songs. I love the classics, don't get me wrong, but I kind of save the classics for December. The alternate kind of low-key Christmas songs, like the one I just played and the other ones, are kind of more November vibes. So that's what I do. Anyway. Oh, I'm in a good mood. Let's do, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to give you a hint to what I'm doing on Sunday by dancing to one more song, and then I'm gonna not make my camera die by rolling for 6 minutes. Which song shall I do? This one? Yeah. I'm gonna go before I rack up this memory card. Hello.
Imagine doing that for the first day when we lived together. You could be in the kitchen like, hey.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Strange Thor.
That's it.
Really?
Yeah, so I haven't really bought much out of them.
That feels like not enough Marvel films for 2 years.
Well, yeah, but we had a full pandemic. They didn't.
Yeah, I know, but it just still doesn't feel like enough Marvel.
Well, a lot of TV shows.
True, which aren't that great. I have no idea. I couldn't see them. Happy Saturday. It's now Saturday. We are about to go for our kind of like weekend walk. We're also popping down to Tesco's because I want to make some banana bread when we get back, and Mark needs some more breakfast cereal. So I thought I'll quickly vlog thoughts on Black Panther. You ready to do thoughts on Black Panther?
Yeah.
Let's do thoughts on Black Panther. So what did you think?
No, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah?
It's the best Marvel film that's
come out in Phase 4
for a while.
Yeah, in Phase 4.
Well, you like Spider-Man.
But yeah, Spider-Man's good,
Spider-Man's
but
good.
Doctor Strange I enjoyed, but it was, I kind of saw it as a standalone. And then Thor, we both absolutely hated Thor.
Thor was awful.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I gave Black Panther 2 a 7 out of 10.
7? Yeah.
You originally gave it a 6.5.
Yeah, and then I thought about it last night and it's actually a 7. Because I think it's the best story that they've had in a while.
Yeah.
But it's just not really connected to anything at the moment.
Yeah, yet.
Yeah. I think it's the first film that's starting to
build
bring it
things
back
up
a bit.
I thought the plot was really good. Got a little bit slow in the middle. I might dozed off a little bit.
I was fully engrossed.
But yeah, enjoyed it. It was a good action. It wasn't like an action heavy film like some superhero films.
There was parts.
But they did a really good dedication to Chadwick Boseman. And yeah, I really enjoyed how they kind of took that story on from his position. But other than that, yeah, solid film. Recommend it.
Yeah, definitely.
But only if you're a Marvel fan, otherwise I feel like you'd be completely lost.
Obvious.
But some people just see like, oh, I didn't realise I've seen Avengers. And then they're like, I have heard people being like, oh, I just saw it randomly because everyone else wanted to go see it. But
because there was so much hype for it.
Yeah. But they didn't really care for Marvel. But I feel like if you're not a Marvel fan, you won't really get this film at all. But yeah, that's our thoughts. We're going to go for a walk and yeah, make banana bread when we get back. Happy Saturday. Turned out to be a lovely day though. Picturesque it is. Yeah, very muddy. Yeah, that might be the best way to go. Oh, I don't want to get my Uggs messy. Disgusting. Right, I need to watch where I'm walking. It's not like wet mud though, it's like sticky mud. Stuck in the mud, yeah.
Are you coming in?
No, you
That's
can't.
what I came in for.
No, you didn't.
No, I actually did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No.
No, I'm not even joking.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I just looked at my bank account to make sure.
No.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
But it's really expensive.
It's £12.50. It's cheaper.
Thank you. What about this book? Christmas book.
Do you want to buy that one as well?
No. But there are loads of Christmas books. This I really want to read. That's just come out, snowed in for Christmas. One More Christmas at the Castle. All these sorts of things. The Cornish Cream Tea Bookshop.
Want to check that you're happy with the condition of it?
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Special. Let's have a look at the hardcover. I'm sure it's nothing special.
No.
It's just a...
Black hardcover.
Ooh, it's blue foil
Is
on
it?
the side. Ooh.
Oh, that's very blue. I was expecting to be like the blue of the cover, but
Kind of is, but foil.
yeah.
Seems a good
Well, I
condition.
know what I'm reading this weekend. Is that
Picture of
him?
yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cute. We are now back from our walk, and I don't know if you heard in Tesco's. I was filming, but I don't know how much was audible. But Mark treated me to this book. I had it pre-ordered. I had to cancel the pre-order because I couldn't afford £25 I paid for the Waterstone exclusive. So I had to cancel my pre-order. And when did I tell you that? Yesterday this morning?
Yesterday.
And he picked it up for me very kindly, and I'm very, very excited to read it. And I didn't realise that Lisa Kudrow has written a foreword for it, and there's a quote from my James Taylor in the front of it. So I'm very, very excited to read it. If you didn't know, I'm a massive Friends fan, so I'm very, very excited to read what Matthew Perry's been going through. So yeah, new book. Didn't expect that this weekend. If you didn't know, my mum is actually a pastry chef, and I have got my passion from baking from her. I don't bake very often. I do feel like I can say over the last couple of years I've really perfected my banana bread recipe. I took the generic recipe off of Google. I can't remember which one exactly, but I have kind of made it my own since then. I've changed the sugar amount, I've changed the chocolate chips, I've changed the mixture of butter and margarine, so I've kind of tweaked it to make it what I think is the perfect banana bread. So my bananas were so ripe I had to freeze them, so that's why they look very brown and very, very slimy, but they taste just exactly the same. So if you want to freeze bananas because you haven't eaten them in time, 100% you can freeze bananas and then use them later on for banana bread, just to bear that in mind if you didn't know or you weren't aware. Once you have all your ingredients prepared and they're all ready for you, then you want to start by creaming your sugar and butter together. I will actually leave the recipe down below in case you fancy trialing it yourself. And you need, I think, 140 grams of butter, and it originally is 140 grams of sugar, but because our bananas were so ripe and we knew how sweet they were going to be, we decided to cut the sugar amount in half, so we did 70 grams of sugar. You want to make sure when you're creaming your butter and sugar together that you cream them together for the right amount of time. So I always kind of judge it by the colour. You want the colour to be a really pale yellow and it to be quite airy. And I always scrape down the side of the bowl, so you make sure all the ingredients are getting mixed thoroughly together rather than just the same ingredients and things that go up the side get kind of missed. So you want to keep scraping down the bowl to make sure every single little bit is mixed thoroughly through. Next stage is to add in your 2 eggs with 2 tablespoons of your flour, just to help it bind together first before adding in all of your flour. Once that is all mixed thoroughly, you are then allowed to put in the remainder of your flour, but you want to fold this in, so figure of 8. This is to ensure that you're not losing the air that you've already beaten into the mixture, because obviously the more air you have, the more fluffy and kind of light the overall cake is, rather than it being really dense and heavy. Then you need to add 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder and put in your very ripe, in my personal experience, very ripe bananas. It's time to kind of add all the remaining ingredients together. I put this back in the KitchenAid to mix together, so I didn't have to do it by hand. On the KitchenAid, I just made sure the speed was very low so I wasn't losing any of the air, to ensure my banana bread was as light, as fluffy as possible. Now for the fun part, to add in your chocolate chips or whatever chocolate you kind of want to put in. This is where you can kind of be customizable with your banana bread, and this is what kind of the dough should look like after you've mixed everything together. Now it's time to put it into your grease-proof pan, or whatever pan you want to put it in. I kind of sometimes want to put it into cupcake cases, so you can make little mini banana bread cupcakes, but I kept with the traditional loaf tin this time round. So making sure it's in all the corners and making sure it's all evenly spread, just to make sure you have the most even bake possible. And then you can just customize the top. I put some more chocolate chips on, and I also dust it with some brown sugar to caramelize the top, and then it's ready to go into the oven. Happy Sunday, you guys! I'm so excited for today because it's the day I've been waiting for a very, very long time. I'm so excited. Today I'm seeing one of my favourite country artists with my best friend who got me into country music, and I just think it's like a full circle moment, and I'm so excited. So we are seeing Brett Young. So excited. The thing is, with country artists, they never come to the UK, and if they do, it's a really small period every 5 years. They rarely ever come to the UK. So the fact that he's done a European leg of his tour and he's coming to London, I'm so excited. So months and months ago, the beginning of this year, I said to my friend, we gotta go see this, come with me. And she was like, yeah, sure, that sounds like amazing fun. And my friend Amy, who got me into country music way back in year 8, so that would make us 13, 14 years old, and we are now 25 and she is almost 26 years old. So it's been over 10 years in the making. I'm so excited. I'm not wearing anything fancy. I'm just wearing my I call it my concert jacket because it kind of makes every outfit. So it's quite a nice jacket to wear and it keeps me really warm. I got this last year, the year before, for Christmas for my grandma. It's from Topshop, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it anymore because obviously Topshop got owned by ASOS, sort of brought out. And then I'm just wearing a white crop top and black cardigan with black jeans. I'm gonna wear my trainers as well. So a nice comfy outfit. We've got unreserved standing, so we're on the balcony. So we're not queuing for hours to try and get front row. Like, this is gonna be a very different concert to the one I went to for Aston a couple of weeks ago now. We are getting dinner at Wagamama's beforehand, and then we're going to go get some cocktails, and then Brett Young actually comes on at 8:45. So we're just going to go in ready for him rather than kind of like stay around the venue for hours. So that's the plan. I'm so excited. Let's go to London. Let's go see a country concert because I haven't seen a country concert since 2018. Yes, it's been a long time coming, and catch up with my best friend who I haven't seen since the beginning of the year because life gets hectic. Let's go. As you can tell, I am now home and in bed. I've had such a lovely evening with my friend Amy seeing Brett Young, and it was just so wholesome and so lovely and nice and chill. It's nice to just go to a concert and have it nice and chill rather than like stressing about, you know, where you want to sit or stand or waiting 5 hours outside the doors before doors even open to make sure you get like front row. Like, it was just nice to have it chill and go out for dinner. I didn't really vlog as much as I kind of hoped, but we did go out for dinner. We got Wagamama's. I got my go-to order of chicken dum brewery, and we just sat and caught up because we haven't probably caught up since the beginning of the year, so we had lots to update each other on, and then we just took it chill and went to the concert, and it was absolutely lovely. But it's gone past midnight now, so I'm going to call it a night and therefore end this vlog. If you enjoyed this weekend vlog, make sure you give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe down below to see future content from me. I do anything from chilled weekend vlogs, reading vlogs, weekly reading vlogs, TBR games, like all sorts, I do it all here on this channel, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more future uploads. And with that being said, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.